morning.
So Prince, you're talking on continuous improvement.
Yeah, I would have loved if you introduced it in Japan. In Japan, they call it KAIZEN.
What's up?
Mbingelele mlaleli weKasi FM, Sir Prince Gwenyane, coming to you live from Kasi FM. I just want to speak to you today about a topic that I call KAIZEN. In fact, it's called KAIZEN. And I want to encourage anyone and everyone to look at your life today to say, any failure that you have, anything that you didn't achieve, it's not because of a lot of things. It's not because, in fact, I did this illustration when I was speaking in another church one day. And I said, if your child is getting a school report that says they've failed, they didn't fail in December, or they didn't fail the day they received the report. But when you get a report that says fail, or you receive whatever that says that you have failed, didn't achieve what you're supposed to achieve, that thing didn't happen back then. It happened when you are supposed to do what you're supposed to do. It means when you took your child to school in January, they began to fail. When you took them, they were supposed to do what they're supposed to do, to listen to the teachers. When they didn't do it, they began the process of failure. They began the process of not achieving. So in December, it's just bringing a result of say, this is what has been happening throughout. So I want to encourage you today to say, you need to adopt a mentality or a mindset that I call KAIZEN. And KAIZEN, to translate it in English, it just says that continuous improvement. What is continuous improvement? Every day of your life, everything that you have, you just need to improve by 1%. 1%. The Japanese call it KAIZEN. If you, I don't know how old you are, but in Katlong, when you grew up, during my time, we used to have a taxi called Mitsubishi. We used to have a taxi called Husky and so forth. And even today, you look at Toyota and the likes. Those are brands that are created by Japanese. In fact, it's somebody's name. Toyota is somebody's name. So I want to challenge you today to say, yes, there's a book that says Prince Ngwenyane. But when are we having a car that says Shivambu Express? When are we having a car that is going to say Casa? So I want to challenge each and every South African, everyone who's listening to me, wherever you are, challenge yourself to say, where I'm at, wherever I'm failing, wherever I'm not improving, how can I improve? Maybe when I'm event and now attend Abantabai 5. Can't you perform good in those 5 people so that next time they invite 1 person and in 6? Don't look to have 100 before. Step by step, kancane, kantsongo. So I want to encourage you today to say, challenge yourself to say, I want to improve a percentage every day. Always add a percentage to every mark that you're getting. Every day, if you improve by 1% every day, it's not too much to ask. Don't look at the pressure of the world. Don't look at who's pressurizing you to do whatever and to do what. But in your ability, in your skills, add a little bit of 10%. Let me tell you what is excellence. I hear people running away from the word excellence. I can't be excellent. Good is good enough. No, good is good enough. Mhlawumbe. But I want to challenge you today to say excellence is not perfection. Perfection, mhlawumbe the most perfect person is God. But excellence is doing your best at what you're supposed to do. It doesn't have to be my best. It doesn't have to be Christina's best. It doesn't have to be anyone's best. But excellence is achieving your best at what you are supposed to do. Each and every one of us, you've got your journey, you've got your gifts that are given to you. You've got a race that you're ought to run. Woe unto you if you want to run my race. Woe unto you if you want to travel the path that I've traveled. You can't be saying, I want to participate in mining because there's money. I want to participate in construction because there's money. What about what you're supposed to do? Participate in what you're supposed to do and be the best there. Maybe. We don't know. You might have more money than those people who are in a field that you think they have more money. Let me tell you this guy, as I close, who is a plumber. And they asked him a question one day. They say, hey, my man, why all the time you're always working and now you don't give people discounts? He's saying, hey, discount. So what this guy is saying, that whatever you are given, this guy is a plumber, meaning he's working, fixing toilets and everything. But this guy is a multi-millionaire. And one thing he doesn't compromise on, his job, because it delivers the best and there's no returns. He does what he's supposed to do. So I want to challenge you today to say, in whatever you're doing, I've written a book now. I need to check next time the next book. What do I need to improve? Is the cover supposed to be like this? Is the font supposed to be like that? But in your field, in wherever you're supposed to go, for. Concentrate on yourself. The journey that you're supposed to tread, the journey that is for you. You look out for others for inspiration, but not to follow their journey, not to follow their dreams. You look for examples to copy, but you are copying for your own journey. Come and customize it back to you. So as I'm closing today for the session, I want to challenge each and everyone to say, challenge yourself to take 1% each and every time. Each and every time, take 1%. Take 1%. Looking up and focusing on where you're supposed to go. Focusing on the vision. One of the reasons why sometimes we're not even practicing the principle of Kaizen, it's because we don't know where we are going. I've seen people that now they don't have goals, they don't have target, but to achieve something, it is hustling paid. But now when you are a hustler, you are going to be a person that is going to be saying, I was aiming for this when you have achieved it. Tell us before you're going to achieve something, to say, in 2030, this is what I want to achieve. Then we know you're working towards that goal. But don't be like a person who shoots a target. You go with the bull's eye.